Let's talk Marvel, specifically Iron Man. This metallic monsoon of power is Tony Stark's iron suit, used as an amazingly effective weapon, but in real life, how much force and power would it take to propel this heavy outfit into the air? From researching experience, I've seen a few others attempt to find out Iron Man's capabilities and weight. I'll just say right now that Marvel has already confirmed the weight, that is, in the comics. 425 pounds. But you see, if I want to do this correctly, I need the movie's incarnation, Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. To find out the lifting abilities of a massive suit like this, I of course need to find out how heavy Robert's suit is. This is actually pretty easy, and all I need to know is the volume and density of the suit. If you don't quite know, density is how hardly packed something is, and volume is how much space something takes up. So, if you multiply the two, you get how much matter is in the object or its mass, and that can be its weight for now. I realize the suit is not actually made of iron, but because I want to get as cool a number as possible, I'm gonna use iron. Iron's density is 7,874 kilograms per cubic meter. Kilograms are the mass, and cubic meters are the measurement of volume. To find the volume of an irregular shape like this, I need to use a bizarre method. Since I want just the volume of the suit and not the person inside, I need to subtract out the volume of the person from my calculation. But as a reference volume, I need the person inside's volume. The average volume of a person is around 70 liters, and doing the density math, Robert Downey Jr.'s mass translates into exactly 74 liters. I found this by dividing his mass by the density of a person. People are like water and have a rough density of 1,040 kilograms per cubic meter. Okay, in almost every style of Iron Man in the comics, movies, etc., his suit is roughly 1.07 times bigger than he is. If comic Iron Man is 6 foot 1 inch without the suit, and is 6 foot 6 inches with it, then that is approximately 1.07 times bigger. So, applying this to Robert Downey Jr.'s volume, we get the volume of him plus the suit. So finally, subtracting out his volume gives us the rough volume of the iron suit. Now, multiplying it by iron's density gives it a mass of 40.95 kilograms. For you Americans, that's just over 90 pounds of iron suit on Mr. Downey Jr. Wow, that's supporting a lot on him. I do suppose, however, that various jets and whatnot also hold up the suit, so it would make it a bit easier. Now, adding the mass of the person inside, Robert Downey Jr., gives us our total mass of Iron Man in the films. 118.22 kilograms, or 260 pounds. It isn't nearly as much as in the comics, but it's still quite something. Now finally, the Force. This is so very easy and only requires one step. Multiplying his mass by the gravity on Earth, 9.81 meters per second squared, and that means to lift Iron Man off the ground, it would take 1,160 newtons, or basically anyone that can lift the 260 pounds can lift Iron Man. But because he has rockets that propel him upwards, they are the things that need to spit out 260 pounds. Now that we have this, we can find out how high various propulsions will send him. To shoot him up 10 feet, the rockets would need to shoot at 18 miles per hour for a fraction of a second. 50 feet would take 36 miles per hour, 100 feet would take 54 miles per hour, 500 feet would take 117 miles per hour, and finally, to shoot Iron Man up 1,000 feet into the air, these rockets would need to fire with an immediate 168 miles per hour. Pretty crazy when you have that heavy a suit. But what about the force produced when random pieces of the suit go flying at him? Well, there's a total of 40 kilos and roughly 15 pieces, so each piece weighs roughly 2.73 kilograms. If we are to assume that they go flying towards him at 60 miles per hour, then anything in their way will experience a crushing force of 23,000 pounds. Lesson learned, do not get in the way of someone with a 260-pound suit and 6-pound pieces flying from every direction at 60 miles per hour. Okay, before you go, that is, if you've even made it this long in the video, click the little I button in the top right corner of the screen, and it will allow you to vote for what kind of theory is your favorite. I'm running short on ideas and need requests. Please click. Until next time, I'm the Theorizer.